right? Hey, in the new feature film, The Public, an act of civil disobedience turns into a standoff with police when homeless people in Cincinnati take over the public library to escape the bitter cold outside.
A lot of your friends out here are worried about you, buddy. They'd like to see this situation resolve itself peacefully.
Tell them this is a peaceful demonstration.
This is a peaceful demonstration.
So no one's being held against their will?
No, everyone is here because they want to be here.
Everyone is here because they want to be here.
And would it be safe to assume that some are not of sound mind?
I mean, you don't need to be mentally ill to know that it's freezing outside, Detective.
There you go. The Public opens in theaters everywhere today.
Yes, joining us now to talk about it is writer, director, and star Emilio Estevez. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me on the show.
Hey, thanks for
Dude,
being with us.
What a cast. Holy cow, man. Like, every time somebody pops on screen, you're like, whoa, and then whoa, and then how did you assemble everybody?
It's an embarrassment of riches. I can't believe they all said yes. You know, and it's not like I have naked pictures of them that I'm holding over them and saying, you have to do this movie or I'll release them. No. I don't play that. But most of these actors I'd not worked with before. Christian Slater and I go back to Young Guns 2 and Bobby. Jacob Vargas and I worked on Bobby. But the rest of this extraordinary cast, we had not worked together before. And so, but I always go through the proper channels. I go through the agents and the casting director. But so I went to Alex's agent and I said, do you want to be involved with this? And they said, well, let him read it. And within 24 hours, the phone rings and says, Alec wants to jump on the phone with you. I thought, uh-oh, that means he wants to do it. So, you know, so I was very nervous. But once he came aboard, he's such an actor's actor that then Jeffrey Wright says yes, and Michael K. Williams says yes, Gabrielle Union, Christian said yes. So he's like that actor magnet.
You know,
and Taylor Schilling from Orange is the New Black is just amazing in this, too.
Not only do you have such a great cast of characters, but also you have such a great message in this movie. In this movie, we learn about your love for libraries, as I learned, but also you touch on homelessness. Why was it so important for you to do this movie?
Well, I think, you know, this is, it's a labor of purpose, this film. I think there is so much that we get right in this country, and then there's a few things we don't. And I think we need to really start getting our arms around this issue of homelessness. We need to create permanent supportive housing for those who are experiencing life on the street. Because I don't think you can get well until you have a roof over your head. And when you start looking at those numbers, I think that would support that idea. Right now in Los Angeles, it costs $68,000 for emergency services for an individual on the street. Put a roof over that same individual's head, that price drops down to $15,000. So we all pay that anyway. So how do we figure out how to pay less, create a permanent supportive housing, and work with neighborhoods who don't want it in their backyard? Because there's a lot of that. We have the funds, especially in Los Angeles. We have the funding to build, right now, to build 10,000 units, permanent supportive housing units. The issue is we have 56,000 who need it in Los Angeles alone.
Wow. Well, The Public is in theaters starting today. It is definitely worth the watch, and it will definitely start a whole lot of conversations. Emilio Estevez, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Emilio freaking Estevez.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
So great.
I do.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So great. I love that they're using this.